Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, dear students of Honors Part 3. Hope you are doing fine. And today I am going to dwell on a topic of psycholinguistics, and the topic is the importance of monitor model theory in second language acquisition. And you students know that first language is the native language or mother tongue, and the second language is the target language. And let us now discuss the importance of monitor model theory in second language acquisition. Linguist and educator Stephen Grasham, influenced by the first language acquisition theory of Chomsky, proposed the monitor model theory of second language acquisition in his book Principles and Practice in Second Language Acquisition in 1982. Grasham believes that foreign languages are acquired in the same way as children acquire the first language. The monitor model includes 5 hypotheses about second language acquisition and learning. The hypotheses are acquisition learning hypothesis, natural order hypothesis, monitor hypothesis, input hypothesis, and affective filter hypothesis. And now I will discuss the hypothesis one after another. And the very first one is the acquisition learning hypothesis. In the acquisition learning hypothesis, Grasham differentiates between language acquisition and language learning. Grasham maintains that acquisition and learning are two distinct and separate language process. Acquisition is a subconscious, implicit, informal or natural process in which children learn first language or adults or students acquire second language by using language for real communication. In contrast to acquisition, learning occurs actively and consciously. And now we shall know the natural order hypothesis. The natural order hypothesis suggests that the acquisition of grammatical structures follows a natural order and it is predictable. That is to say, language is acquired in a predictable order by all learners. This order does not depend on the apparent simplicity or complexity of the grammatical features. And now I will move on to the monitor hypothesis. The monitor hypothesis explains the relationship between acquisition and learning. It also defines the influence of learning on acquisition. According to Grasham, the grammatical knowledge or conscious learning can only be used as a monitor or an editor. And this theory is proposed by Grasham and Terrell in 1983. The monitor or grammatical knowledge works as an editor, that is, planning, editing, and correcting language. Grasham states that the monitor can slow down the performance of the learners. According to Grasham, the role of the monitor should be minor in normal speech to give speech a more polished and cultivated appearance. And now we will know the input hypothesis. The input hypothesis explains how second language acquisition takes place. So the input hypothesis is only concerned with acquisition and not with learning. As Gresham mentions, humans acquire language in only one way, and that is by understanding message or by receiving comprehensible input. Comprehensible means understandable, and input means the second language data which the learners receive through different activities and practices. Again, regarding the nature of comprehensible input, Gresham states that input should be comprehensible and a little beyond their present level of competence. Here, there means the learners, and he has explained this as I plus 1 level, and in this I plus 1 level, I is the present level of competence and 1 is the next level. In this hypothesis, Gresham emphasizes that learners should be exposed to only meaningful input, that is I plus 1. And now I will discuss the affective filter hypothesis. Affective factors are the emotional and psychological factors like motivation, self-confidence, and anxiety. Gresham claims that learners with high motivation and self-confidence and with low anxiety have low filter. As a result, the learners can receive more input. When they receive maximum input, they do better in second language acquisition. Again, learners with low motivation and self-confidence and high anxiety have high filter, which causes a mental blockade. So, students or learners cannot receive maximum input. Therefore, their second language acquisition becomes slower. Filters cause mental blockade. To sum this up, we can say the high affective filter plays a negative role and the low affective filter plays a positive role in second language acquisition. And now we will move on to the evaluation part of Gresham's monitor model theory. Gresham's monitor model theory, which was proposed in 1982, has earned much appreciation among second language teachers, researchers, and practitioners. The theory is considered to provide a general or overall picture of second language acquisition and learning. This theory is remarkable for its direct relation to classroom teaching. Gresham has discouraged the rigorous traditional grammar teaching. He has firmly stated that naturally acquired knowledge is the major source for initiating both the comprehension and production of utterances. For this reason, the optimal way of learning a second language is acquisition. I do hope that the students, will understand the monitor model theory, which was proposed by Gresham in 1982, and the theory is very important for understanding how learners acquire second language and or how adult people acquire second language. And with these few words, I would like to wrap up my discussion for today. Wish you Wish you good health, sound mind, and happiness. Thank you very much.